A blade from an industrial wind turbine came crashing to the ground east of San Diego County last night. It's the latest in a long list of concerns for the community living in the middle of a $600 million wind-driven energy project. KUSI's Bridget Naso shows us why the accident also has some San Diegans concerned.
A 173-foot-long blade from a nearly 500-foot-high wind turbine came crashing to the ground, breaking into pieces, some landing across a jeep trail on federal land managed by the Bureau of Land Management in Ocotillo.
And this blade is almost a football field in length and weighs over 10 tons. It's an extremely dangerous situation.
It happened at night and no one was injured. In the daylight, crews assessed what could have caused the B-53 blade from this particular turbine to break apart. And residents come together. They say they're adding this malfunction to the long list of complaints they have with the industrial wind turbines, including environmental impacts to animals, noise and light pollution, vibrations, electrical interference, they say. This mother claims her children are being affected by a number of those issues, causing headaches. And now this.
Being a mother of three, raising my kids out here, a wind turbine blade flying off is very scary to me.
The Protect Our Communities Foundation and other organizations say these projects are driven by greed so that the companies can get their hands on hefty tax incentives, and they have filed multiple lawsuits.
Our goal is to stop that. Industrial wind turbines should be nowhere near people or sensitive resources, including recreation, public lands like this.
Pattern Energy, the company that owns the turbines built by Siemens, touts on marketing material. The electricity offsets 400,000 tons of carbon dioxide and provides enough power to supply 140,000 homes. So why should people in San Diego County care about what's happening here? Because the San Diego County Board of Supervisors recently approved a plan that would allow these 500-foot industrial turbines to be built on previously protected land. All but one supervisor supported the plan. Supervisor Bill Horn, in a statement, told us that the wind ordinance helps San Diego County meet renewable energy mandates passed down from Sacramento. Any proposed projects within the county must go through a rigorous and public review process addressing impacts to the environment and surrounding community. But critics say the wind energy ordinance and Boulevard Community Plan approved by the Board of Supervisors removes community protections and opens the door for these turbines to be built near homes, recreation areas, and sensitive wildlife areas. And there's another concern.
Inside those turbines is anywhere from 200 to 1,000 gallons of oil, depending on the make and model. That oil gets out to that hot part of the bearing, catches on fire, gets out onto the prop starts throwing the fire out.
That's also the concern for Supervisor Diane Jacob, the only supervisor to vote against the plan, saying in a statement, "I'm disappointed by the board majority vote that paves the way for large industrial-scale wind turbine projects in our backcountry." Siemens also told us they're restricting the use of these turbines. There are 124 at this location until it can determine that they're not at risk of similar malfunction. But for the people living in the shadow of those huge turbines, that doesn't provide much comfort. In the newsroom, Bridget Naso, KUSI News.